I have an incision here like this. Okay, I have to fuse this joint right here. I'll fuse the joint so it's out like this. So your thumb is twisted just a little bit so that when your fingers come down, your thumb is able to get to the side of your hand. It's called key pinch. You're able to grab things here. It's more of a dexterous pinch than a big pinch. So I'm going to continue down the arm with the incision like that. What I'm doing is going to take a tendon from back here and I'm going to move it up here to this side of your wrist so that way your finger flexors can function. So we're going to take a tendon that's going to pull on this. Now pull your thumb back. You really don't have much thumb. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tendon here and that goes down here. I'm going to pull it back here. I'm going to tie it down to the back of the bone. So when you bend your wrist down, the thumb will come up, and when your wrist comes down, your thumb will go down. Okay? Now what's going to help this thumb come down is I'm going to take another tendon that sits right here. I'm going to tie it into the tendon that bends your thumb like this. So when your fingers come down, you can get a good grip. And there's some evidence you get 3 to 5 kilograms or 6 or 7 pounds of grip. I mean, really good grip. To do that, because you don't have much of a tendon here, I have to split this tendon, this flexor tendon, and move some of it back here to give you a nice balanced thumb. Otherwise, you end up like this. All right, I don't want that, so I want a nice balanced thumb. So you have another little incision back here, and a little incision over there. Okay, so it's a big deal operation. Probably going to take about 2 hours to do, but it'll give you a hand that you're able to do this and some gripping with. Okay, and you'll have a better hand over there when we do that hand because you got the tendon that actually extends your thumb.
Yeah.
Okay. Questions about all this?
So, Doc, I got that. So this other part of the thumb that you said you may have to wait till later, you are going to do it today.
I'm going to do it all in once.
Okay, good, because my insurance is about to run. My insurance is about to run out on him.
I'm going to do it all at one time, one step, one stage. Okay.
And then I guess my question for afterwards, I know that there was talk about doing, or I guess what they call like a hard bandage or whatnot, where it's like two halves that come together and then it's wrapped.
You'll be in a splint until I see you, and the splint is a big piece of plastic that goes up your arm, and then I see you back in about 10 days. I'm going to put you in a cast for another few weeks. Then I try to get you therapy. It just depends on
a
legit
insurance. Cast after that, though.
Yeah, legit cast.
Okay, I was just wondering because I'm going to be going back into working with children and getting balls thrown or that kind of thing, not that I'm necessarily going to go out and say, let's play basketball, let's dribble a ball, but like child throws a ball or something goes, off and I get hit. I don't want it to, hit a soft cast or hit something soft and, just set something off completely.
No, I understand. It's going to set you off for a little while. When do you go back to work? When are you going to work?
Well, I mean, it's basically depends on me.
Okay. Let's see how you feel.
They're waiting on me, definitely.
Let's see how you feel.
Dr. Mankey, now, while he's in this cast splint or whatever, he didn't want his on here.
So, I just got put on some kind of anesthesia. Oh, wow, now my arm. Sorry. I didn't realize it was like that yet. They put me under some kind of anesthesia.
Anesthesia.
No, I'm just lifting my arm, but it's doing its own thing.
Yeah, it's doing its own thing.
The time is ticking.
Dang, hook me up.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
To that bag right there.
Which one?
Get a bag, Mom.
The small one?
Get the bag, the tiny one. The big one's my IV. And they hooked me up with this tiny one. And this tiny one's got some fun stuff in it. Don't know what it's called. I think it starts with a C.
Because I wrote that
But it just kind of puts me out. And the doctor's coming back. So we're going to stop this little.
Do the motion in the ocean.
Here, Mom, watch it. Watch it. It's heavy.
You got some more medicine that you can go ahead and give him. And,
He's so easily
and go on
entertained.
and put him on out.
It's coming soon because we're finishing up.
I just think this is hilarious. Like it feels great. It really does.
Marcus, you were too funny.
Well, you got it.
This is the before. I want to hear those same words when it's over. It feels really great. It really does.
At that point, you'll see this. Just say, put your head down, lay down.
Like Nathan.
Alright, we can turn it off. We're good.
Alright,
I'll just put it in the one arm that I can lift. Alright guys, so I'm making it down the hallway.
Now the weight room is right down this way. Second floor.
Oh, I think we're running over something here. This cord, or is it getting tight? Because I felt it. I was going to say I felt it pulling.
Be back shortly.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, we're making our way down the hall. You're going to be a celebrity.
We got YouTube this afternoon.
Alright, we're making our way
I'm a
there.
celebrity.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not on Girls Gone Wild, I'll be fine.
No. I won't submit you for that.
Nurses Gone Wild.
Yeah.
The Princess Anne surgery center.
And, is this our room?
Yes, this is our room.
Let's see. We're backing in. Oh wow, it's actually bright for now.
Oh, it stays bright.
It's thick.
Yeah, they gotta see what they're doing.
This looks nothing like the TV surgery. Come on. I'm used to the lights being out and all kinds of good stuff.
It'll make you feel better. We can turn the lights out while you're going to sleep.
So this here is the sickest surgery room that I've ever been in. Look at that. They have a, like, what is that, an explode stereo system. And y'all pump up the jams while we're doing this. These people are sweet. Sweet. Alrighty. Here we are, the big lights that you see in the movies.
Hey, you want to turn one way?
I'm gonna put your head back.
Yeah, we can hit them on. There they go.
Lights.
Yeah.
Let there be light.
Okay, you're on film, Dr. Menke.
Just take pictures of him.
Yeah. You wanted pictures in his arm there?
Yeah, show him his thumb. It's his thumb joint. Okay, we're just putting it in position where it belongs.
Okay.
Okay, off. That's not a picture, that's a video. That's only video.
Oh, this is video?
Yeah.